Good morning, everybody. We're breaking camp today, and I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I'm just gonna time lapse and show you guys. But just because we're breaking camp doesn't mean our adventures are over. You see, I've got one last thing in store for y'all today, and it's gonna be something that I've never done before on this channel, and it's gonna be a great time. But I gotta get back to breaking camp because we gotta be there in 45 minutes, and it's 20 minutes away. Let's do it. Camp's all packed up. We got the adventure hat on. Let's hit the highway. No, we ain't just here for souvenirs. Let's go get our kayak. And after a little scare of thinking I lost my wallet, I got my kayak. Well, I don't have it with me. It's down at the marina, but we're gonna go get it. It was yellow. The light was yellow. It was not red. It was yellow. This one, however, is red. You too. All right, I've got everything I need. Let's get our life jacket and walk down there and go find our man and get our kayak. I don't think I'm touching that, but you know, thanks for anyway. Taking a break from the paddle, but welcome to Antelope Canyon, everybody. This is not what you typically think of when you think of Antelope Canyon, but that's coming, don't worry. We got a little more paddling to do before we get there. Made it to the beach. Didn't take that long, about an hour and a half. And now we're gonna hike back up into Antelope Canyon. There's just these notches along the canyon walls right here. And I'm assuming this is where water comes down, but it just looks amazing. I found these really cool plants. I don't know what they are, but they look really cool. This should lead me to believe there's some seepage going on here because here's some more. That's neat. Now we're starting to get more antelope-y, I guess. I mean, this is more commonly what you probably associate with Antelope Canyon, is it looking like a smaller version of this, but we're getting there. Now we're getting somewhere. There is no way I'm getting back there, but I think I see a cave. Just finished kayaking, working on getting my land legs back. That was incredible. I know I didn't show much of it, but I was too worried about dropping my stuff in the water, but that was awesome. So thank you to Connor and the people at Lake Powell Paddleboard and Kayak for making that happen. Y'all are amazing. But I am ready for a cold drink, something to eat that's not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and a 4-hour drive. Whew, thankfully you were still on. I thought the power station was not gonna have enough juice. And the car says it's 100 degrees, and I believe every bit of it. Like I said, cold Dr. Pepper time. Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah. This is gonna sound random, but I'm driving and I'm listening to my music on shuffle, and this song comes on called Pacific Coast Highway by the Hip Abduction. And what's funny is it's kind of a full circle moment, because originally with this little weekend that I had, I wanted to go somewhere else. I wanted to go out to Carmel Beach, and I've had ideas for the videos that I want to film out there for a long time, but in the end it just didn't work out. But I still wanted to go to the ocean and do ocean stuff and go to the beach, and it kind of worked out because I got to go to the beach. And the reason I mentioned the song is because that's the Pacific Coast Highway goes right through Carmel and Monterey. So it's kind of a full circle moment. And it's kind of random, but I just wanted to tell you all that. What came on the shuffle, you already know what it is. Day after day I'm more confused. Then I look over the light in the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Just give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. The spirit of adventure. That's probably a phrase you hear a lot. Subaru Outback and Ford Bronco commercials, or maybe as the title of some RV line out there. And while the spirit of adventure can be found in those things, it can be seen in places all across the land. From dirty windshields to dusty floorboards, on dents in doors and scratches that you don't get fixed because it gives it personality and adds to your story. The spirit of adventure can be seen in these things just as much as it can be seen in those car commercials and such. The spirit of adventure is in all of us, and although it takes different forms, it can be found in each and every one of our hearts. The spirit of adventure is not being afraid to try new things. Take the road less traveled or blaze a new trail. Some people take 1,000-mile road trips for the heck of it. Others move to cities where they don't know anybody or don't know anything about it, but they'll figure it out when they get there. That's the real spirit of adventure.